has always been the center of our family life. I remember being a kid and my dad would sometimes say, let's go eat lobster in Puerto Nuevo in Baja California, and we'd get in the car and drive a few hours and go eat lobster and then come back. Those are really fond memories for me. I will travel for a good meal. I'm always trying to recruit people to come with me to try the latest restaurant. I see cooking as not only my love language, I love cooking for others, but also a form of self-care because it's a time when I can get out of my head and really focus on creating something that other people can enjoy. My name is Jessica and I am a change lawyer. For the last 2 years, my work at the National Center for Youth Law has focused on identifying and addressing the needs of Native American youth experiencing or impacted by commercial sexual exploitation. While there are other publications out there on violence against Native people and Native women specifically, there isn't quite a publication on point that talks about the impact of exploitation on Native American youth in California specifically. The culmination of my last 2 years of work will take the shape of a report entitled Supporting Native Youth Impacted by Exploitation, a Call to Action for Advocates. I truly believe that this project and this publication is going to make a significant impact in the human trafficking field today. My hope is that anyone who picks up this report understands how the history of Indigenous people in this country has directly led us to where we are today with Native people experiencing high rates of violence. And I also hope that people who pick up this document are also learning about Indigenous joy and resilience, because we can't talk about a people's pain and suffering without also highlighting the ways in which they are resilient and also experience joy. Doing this work has not only been a professional journey, but a deeply personal journey. My parents were also separated from their families, from their land, and from their culture. My family came here in the 1980s from El Salvador, fleeing the Civil War. And they came here as teens, which means that they left their parents and families behind. My parents did the absolute best that they could with what they had, but they couldn't afford childcare for us full time. So they would leave us home alone, and I would take care of my brother all day and take care of household duties. Because I started taking care of my siblings from an early age, I also had to learn to cook because we had to eat. I never realized the implications of that until I went to college. I ended up at Children's Law Center of California, and reading these examples of children who had gone into foster care for the same thing that I experienced, it made me see that if somebody had shown up and knocked on our door and seen that I was alone with my brother, we could have been put into foster care too. That realization changed everything for me, and it really inspired me to get into this line of work and to work in youth advocacy. I'm proud to say that my next step is going to work at the Los Angeles County Public Defender's Office. I hope to take my knowledge and experience about human trafficking into the LA Public Defender's Office to better serve victims of human trafficking more compassionately. California Change Lawyers has been supportive of my legal career from the beginning. My first year in law school, I was awarded the first year law student scholarship through Change Lawyers. I found out that Change Lawyers was also investing in me again through this fellowship work. That investment means a lot to me because it shows that Change Lawyers cares about first-generation students and cares about the impact that we make and invests in that potential and in that impact.